Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. Today we're here with May's Humpday Handmade. This is hosted by myself and Ebony, who is sharing more here on the YT. You will see a link to her channel down below. Go check her out because she's also hosting this month her 50th birthday swap. And 30th, not 30th, 3,000 subscriber. She's trying to get a 3,000 subscriber and her 50th birthday swap. So make sure you go check her channel out down below and join that before the end of the month so you can win. Okay, but I am here with today's Humpday Handmade, which is we do a handmade video the second Wednesday of the month, and that happens to be today. So this is the paper I'm going to use. What I am making today is, maybe I should call it a bag of box. It is a bag at the top, and there's a bottom at the a box at the bottom for a And the one that I'm going to do, I'm going to put a gift card in here, but it's 2.5 by 3.25, so it could be no, it's too small for an ATC card. But I mean, if you wanted to resize it, it could be an ATC card. I'm gonna do a gift card. It could be some other little stuff, some little embellishments, some little flowers or something in there, little sentiments or something. And then you have this bag at the top for candy, embellishments, bowls, whatever you want to put up in there. Some socks, some other little crafty goodies, some die cuts or something like that. But this is what I'll be making. This is my I was in my prototype, but it's not, because this right here is my prototype. So anyway, and this can be made with one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So let's get started. You're going to actually just need 3 pieces. So like I said, I'm going to use this right here, and of course the measurements will be down below in the description box. So the first piece you are going to need for the bag is 12 by 7.5. So of course I got my 12 by 12 here. I'm going to cut this to 7.5. Okay, that's my first piece. And then this piece that I have left, I'm going to cut it to 3.25. Okay, so there is my 3.25, and then I'm going to do 6.5. Okay, and there go my second piece for my wrap, and then I'm going to do 4.5. Yep, 4.5. Okay, just want to make sure my little thing over here. And then this is for the box. And these are the 2 pieces that I have left. Right there. So that is that. So I'll finish with this. So now I'm going to get my scoreboard. Alright. For the 12 by 7.5 inside. On the 12-inch side, of course, if you got directional paper, you want to keep that in mind. This is somewhat directional, but I mean, they're just everywhere, so not really. So with the 12, with the long side across the top, this 12 inside, and then the 7.5 going down. The first one you are going to do is 3.25, 5 3/4, 9, okay, and 11.5. Okay, 3.25, 5 3/4, 9, and 11.5. You're going to turn it, like I said, and if it's directional, you want to whatever you want to have at the top. So this is going to be the top of the box, and I'm thinking doing like this. So this is the top of my box. So then I'm going to score, because this is going to be the bottom. I'm going to score at 2.25. 2.25. So that one is done. I'm going to get the wrap, the 6.5 by 3.25. Put it with the long one at the top, that's the 6.5. And this is the wrap. I'm going to score at 2.5, 3, 5.5, and 6. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna score on there. 2.5, 3, 5.5, and 6. Okay, so that is that piece. And then on that last piece, which is your 3.25 by 4.5, we're gonna do 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's all the scoring that we need. And there are 3 pieces. So let's get this one done first. That way it could be, because I glue this one. Got my glue over here. So this is a 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and we're just going to score on, fold on those score pieces. Okay. I'll bring it over here what we're making so y'all can see it right there. Should did the first time. So actually what I'm doing down here is this box that's going, cause see that's another piece right there, and the gift card can go in there. Of course now it ain't because it fits right in there. Kind of a tight fit because I want it to be 3 1/4, but it'll get in there. If you wanted, I would do a 3 1/2 if you wanted to, but I want to do a 3 1/4. So then you see right here, you're gonna cut, you know, you cut your box like you usually do. Cut you some tabs right here. And this paper is not the best paper because you can see it's 10 right there, but I'm gonna glue those together so I don't really man too much. Just gotta be careful because the whole thing be done cut and it ain't gonna stay. All right, okay. So that is that. Let me get this glue. Put some on each one of the corners here. Like so. And I got them out there. So I'm going to do my little corners so it can be nice and straight and crisp to fit in here. And I just put these little clamps on them. And of course these little clamps, well, I could use them for, I got a lot of them for my sewing. So I'm going to put them on each corner here. I could either do this or I use paper clips. So I use both, whatever my hand reach in there and get. But I figure you can see this one better. Okay, so that's that. Let that dry. This right here is the wrap for it. So I'm going to fold on these scores. Like so. And then we got the 2 here at the end. And this is to wrap around the box. So I'm going to look around because I thought I had my tape over here. It's right there. Put some of this on this edge because I want this to go inside. Do that. And I'm going to do those edges. I really didn't have to, but I know I need to do it on this one right here. So take that off, fold it, and then do that wrap right there. So that is going to be the wrap for the box. Sit it right there. And looking at it, it's going, the measurements is not right looking like on here. Because this definitely looks longer. Ain't that the story of my life, y'all? Story of my life. Look at this. Where did I go wrong? I know this one right. 6 1/2 by 3, and I'm doing, because I don't know if it's this one. Now I'm gonna have to redo the video. What is this? Because I want it to be, because this one is definitely longer than that one. Look at that. That's definitely not my prototype. Now this is, I'm not sure what this is. Or did I not do the measurements right? Because maybe it should have been, or did I do the piece of paper wrong? Yo, I don't know. Now I gotta do the whole video over. It ticks me off. Anyway, I'm gonna do those over. But just, I'm gonna do this. Because I'm not sure what's going on with that. And so now it's irritating me because it's messing up my video. Y'all looking like how she gonna do a video? It's all jacked up. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and fold on this one. Put my tape here because on this outside 1/2 inch strip. Get me some scissors, and then I'm gonna start cutting up this one. Now watch the whole thing be all messed up. So I'm just cutting where I had cut at the bottom in that 2 1/4. I'll cut up all of those, and over here in that 1/2 inch, I'm going to do a little miter. Fold that and take that off of there. And so now I'm gonna have to get another piece of paper And right now, since I'm not sure exactly what went wrong, I'm about to look at these. I mean, that's what it is. And so that is that, right? So this was right. So I know it ain't the wrap, it's the actual box, right? So I know the box. So I need this box. So let's, let's figure it out. I'm sure I do. So this is, I got this at 3 1/4. So all I need is 3 1/4. So I needed this to be 4 1/4 instead of 4 1/2, right? So I'm going to undo this. And we're just going to see, can it be fixed? And the only reason I'm ticking myself off because I don't even go to this one is this one. So still, it's supposed to be because that one is right. Yeah. So this right here, I originally said 4 1/2 by 3 1/4, which is incorrect. It's 4 1/4. Okay, 4 1/4, and it'll be right down below. So this, I'm going to put it back on here, put it right here at 4 1/4, cut off whatever, right? Because that was incorrect. So now I got the right side. I'm gonna get my scoring tool. And on this side I just cut because I need to put back that 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna score it a 1/2. Alright. Y'all, I'm gonna make this work. So we put it on here. And more than likely I'm going to get another one. But I'm just showing you here how, you make mistakes, but you can, more than likely, you give up kind of easy. We could always go back and fix it. So I'm going to cut here. All right. So here is my 1/2 inch back. Where I started, I guess you can say. Get that off of there. And over here, we cut some more down because now it's different. All right. I'm going to get my glue. And put them right here in the corner. I need to fill my glue up, it seems like. So everything else is correct, right? I got my box right here. I just need to glue it down. And it's going to fit correctly on here, as you can see. Get over here. So you see that fits on there correctly. So, and this actually goes in here. And now I'm going to have to glue that one side back. So let's see if my glue... If my glue gonna come down. Put here, here, and here, right? I'm gonna do the same little fold, but this time I'm not gonna be patient because I don't got anything else to do, right? So the measurement is 4 1/4. I forgot I did. Originally I had 4 1/2 because I was doing 3 1/2 in width, which I'm probably going to change for my next one just because a gift card will fit in there, a little better. Now, that is that. So now if I put this in here, it'll fit. So that's a little mishap. And so on my sheet here, I need to change this 4 1/2 and it needs to be 4 1/4. See what that quarter did? Messed up my whole video. But it is what it is. So let me cut some of this off of there. So on this right here, even on it, you want to cut some of the side off of here. Make sure that the score line is removed because I didn't do it on the other, and I don't want to see like that strip of white. And then of course that depends on how I, which one I put on the top or whatever the case may be. So put some glue. I need to fill my glue up because this is going to tick me off having to keep waiting for this to do what it do. So I'll put the glue on there. Put this one down. Put some more glue on here. Put that down. Okay, and get my little, push it down in there. Get up here so y'all can see. And so here I just squeezed it like this. Of course you could do a little scoring over there, but I just squeezed it and then pop out the sides like that. You can see it's like the milk cartons. All right. pinch it a little bit, and then this here, I am going to put some glue on. I'll take the little box out. Like so. Put it on here. Let me get the box out of there, because I can put my fingers through there. And a little right there to help, you know, attach it. So that, my good people, is my Humpday Handmade project. Now you see, this ain't no joke, because I've done it already. I got my prototype, you know what I'm saying? I've done it right here. But if you don't write the measurements down, or if you're making stuff from scratch, that's just what happens. I mean, especially on camera, you mess it up, you know, you just find a way to fix it, which I did. You know what I'm saying? I went back and cut that other 1/4 of an inch off. Rescored. Kept it moving. Can't sing. But anyway, while I'm waiting for this to dry, like I mentioned earlier in the video, make sure you go check my girl out. It's her birthday celebration this month. So go ahead on and make sure you enter. I just put this over her, and it still ain't even, but that's okay. It's handmade. It don't have to be, y'all. It's handmade. Cause now, okay, now I'm really. This is what I got, y'all. So this is, y'all get the gist of what I'm doing. The measurements will be correct. We got your 12 by 7.5, and I gave you measurements. They'll be down below. You're gonna have your box, and you're gonna have the wrap. So it's 3 pieces. It's gonna be correct when you know, see it down below. So don't necessarily go by the measurements I'm saying. Look at the bottom and get those measurements, because I can see right now it's going to tick me off. But anyway, it's still a cute box. Boom, boom. If I can keep it in my hand. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. This is another edition of the Humpday Handmade. Hopefully you enjoy the box. If you have any questions, make sure that you let me know down below. And make sure you go check out my BFF Ebony, who is over on Sharing More here on the YT. All right, I'll see you all next month, or hopefully in my next video.